The best of the two mics part 2. We top and tail today's show with the two mics. And would you care to kick us off, Andy, with this batch?
Let's hear the rest of these clips, and here they are with another perfect start to the week on Extra Time.
We are the two mics, and it's time to say a very, very good morning and the start of another week to Mr. Mike Apolki Parry.
Yes?
What?
Sorry?
Are you not ready?
Well, you didn't say hello.
I did say hello.
You didn't. You said it's time to say hello too.
Yeah.
But then you didn't say hello.
What a pedant.
He certainly is.
And now the pair discuss monkeys.
Monkeys are intelligent. We don't want them in cages.
So there's no rules in place. If you went out tomorrow, found somebody to sell you a monkey, and you took it home and just put it in your garage,
that's horrible.
There's no rules as to what you're meant to do with it.
That's horrible. I mean, I could have a relationship with an orangutan without a shadow of a doubt.
You probably could. I think you'd probably get arrested for it, though, Mike. Let's be honest.
Here's another example of Mike Parry's unparalleled musical knowledge.
It's there are a lot of hits in the 70s.
Oh yeah? Well, like who? Doctor Hook?
No, begins with A.
British band?
British band. Marmalade?
Yeah, not great on the alphabet, though, really, is he?
Really begin with A.
He is very good on movies, though.
I thought he was brilliant in that film.
Yeah. Which one?
Bridget Jones's Diary.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to work out which one that was. That wasn't Notting Hill.
No, it was Bridget Jones's Diary. The clue's in the name of the film, Mike. That kind of gives it away.
Here, Mike reveals himself to be something of a theologian and an original thinker.
I first raised this a couple of years ago on a show with you. I don't know why phone boxes cannot become multi-denominational places of worship.
Limited congregation, I would imagine, would be. I mean, I know the church isn't as popular as it used to be, but I mean, a phone box is rubbing it in slightly, isn't it?
It's really.
Now we turn to Mr. Parry and Mr. Graham discussing holiday plans.
Listen, I tell you what, I'm never going on a cruise again.
What do you mean again?
Well, I've never been on one, actually.
It's effortless. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah. Time now for a beautiful poetry reading from Mike Parry.
Homely Chat by Wilif Cunliffe. He's a Lancastrian, and it's written in Lancastrian dialect.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wonder what the end on it'll be. I ut our house. We are not in salt.
Sounds more like northeast dialect, doesn't it?
Well,
where you're doing it.
Yeah, okay, I'll get into Lancastrian, Gilda, dick on myself, us kappa, about.
That's still Geordie.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll get Lancashire. Us kappa, about like a cult, if all nobbut yeard to factory bell.
That's better.
On cotton and sen is getting dire. On such stuff it is rally. It's all through this American war.
Back to Geordie.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. 8 children on dick on myself. Hang on.
Back to
need to go back into Lancastrian, Here, lad. 8 children on dick on myself.
That's Yorkshire, isn't it?
I'll scap it a bit like a could if I know bit. Anyway,
yeah. Myself. Sounds like Gaza.
Oh, dear.
Beautifully done. And here they are chatting about the former York manager, Jackie McNamara.
I mean, isn't that a shocking, sort of Damocles to
what?
have to...
Sort of what?
The sword of Damocles.
Damocles?
Yeah.
Do you mean Damocles?
That's exactly, yeah, that's him.
The sword of Damocles, of course. Yes.
They do love a quiz on the two mics, and here they are back in May, and the subject was Wales.
Definitely your era, this one.
Yeah, very well known to me.
Yeah.
Stay around. Every now and then I get a little bit of feeling.
A little bit of what?
Staying around.
I don't think those are the words.
It's Bonnie Tyler.
It is Bonnie Tyler.
Stay with me, is it?
Stay with me. We like a bit of feeling when we're coming around.
It's not Stay With Me.
Well, I know the chorus.
Let's hear what it is.
Yeah, go on.
Fall Apart, that's it.
It's not Fall Apart either.
You didn't ask me the title.
I did. What's the title?
I know, The Unexpected Thing in the Mind.
That's what you've got. We love a bit of feeling when we're coming around. I don't like the sound of that. It sounds like you're just sort of being roused from an operation and he's leering over you. Dirty boy.
Anyway.
So we head back to February now as Mike Parry reads out some very odd correspondence.
Right, because I tell you what, we have had very kindly a postcard from hell.
Really?
Speaking of hell...
Yeah. How's the weather? It's warm.
Yeah. Speaking of hell, we think this is probably what it would sound like.
she said last time when we asked whether he'd come on and talk to us about our Twitter spat, she said, Liam hasn't done interviews for over 4 years as he has been having some time out. He has no intention of doing interviews again until he has something to promote. And when he does, it will be relevant. And then here comes the killer directed at me. Not about Twitter spats and someone trying to get a rise out of it.
And is that what you were trying to do? Were you trying to get a rise out of it?
say
You're very, very
kind of
good victimise him in some way, and that obviously kind of on the downward spiral.
Of course it is, yeah. Well, good morning to you as well. And the reason we've kicked off with Liam Gallagher is that Liam Gallagher and I had a bit of an exchange. I say a spat and we haven't had another one, no, not at all. And of course I don't hold any grudges against the boy.
No, of course he
doesn't.
Things. He did say some rather nasty things about it.
Well, I probably deserve that. So anyway, I just pointed out to the boy, you know, exactly. But anyway, what we did then...
The 4 mics, as imagined by George Martin, no doubt.
It was there,
Yeah. And it was back in August that Mike Graham began to show signs of losing his patience with Porky.
Have you ever been to Scarborough?
I've been to Skegness.
Well, that's not Scarborough.
Well, okay, but it's close by.
Why don't you just say no?
Well, what I mean is...
Why can't you just say no?
It's a good question, and we've often asked that, haven't we?
We have. And here's the moment where he finally snapped.
This new restaurant that's opened up was visited just the night before by 3 members of Paul McCartney's band, because apparently they were down in Sussex doing something. What?
Which band?
The band that he currently has.
What's
Not
it called?
Wings. I don't know, but they played
What
with...
were the names of these musicians?
I don't know what they were, but there was a picture of them in the restaurant because they'd been out there and they were recording something with Paul McCartney down in Sussex. And 3 of the
what's he
people...
recording?
Well, he's probably recording some music, Porky. What do you think?
So you don't know who these 3 unnamed members, an unknown band, are recording, or if they're recording, where they're recording?
No, but I'm telling you it because you're such a
And you
maniac
told me-
about the Beatles.
and
I
you-
thought you might be interested.
you
But
told
if you're
me-
not interested, you can get stuff. Okay? You can get lost and you can off.
The season of goodwill to all men we find ourselves in at the
Finally
moment.
cracked.
You can't blame him, though, can you, really? After all those clips, you really can't blame him. So there we are.
Michael, the lover long. Before him, there was no other. In his time, there may have been